The National Transportation Safety Board has now released its findings on the helicopter crash that killed Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 6 other people last year.
As Bill Malugin reports, the pilot's flying skills coming under close scrutiny.
We pretty well know what happened. We have a very good idea of why it happened.
On Tuesday, the NTSB held a Zoom conference to deliver the results of their investigation into the helicopter crash that killed 9 people in the hills of Calabasas early last year, including Kobe Bryant. The NTSB mainly pointing the finger at pilot Ara Zabayan, who they say was flying in densely foggy conditions against protocols that morning, using visual flight rules, or VFR, rather than using his instruments. And they say he likely experienced something called spatial disorientation in the fog.
The pilot was either not referencing the helicopter's instruments or having difficulty interpreting or believing them due to the compelling vestibular illusions, and he did not successfully recover the helicopter.
Safety issues include continued VFR flight into instrument weather conditions due to self-induced pressure and planned continuation bias.
About that, the NTSB says despite the foggy conditions, Zabayan likely put pressure on himself to finish the flight since he was close to his destination and had grown close to Kobe Bryant and wanted to fulfill his travel needs. But he got lost in the fog and incorrectly perceived the chopper was climbing when in fact it was rapidly descending.
We saw him deliberately descending as he was getting pinched, as I think is the technical term, between the ground and the clouds. The closer you get to the destination, the more you think that maybe, just maybe, you can pull this off.
NTSB Board Chairman Robert Sumwalt says Zabayan had numerous opportunities to land before it was too late.
I would say that it could have been landed safely all the way up to the point where he entered the clouds. There were opportunities along the way to have reversed the course and prevented this crash by simply landing.
The NTSB also reported that wreckage from the crash did not show any evidence of engine failure.
I'm really saddened by this crash, and we use the term crash rather than accident. And I think it's important to understand the distinction. An accident is something that is unforeseen, unpredictable, if you will. Unfortunately, this wasn't.
And the NTSB says that between 2010 and 2019, there have been 184 aircraft crashes where pilots experience spatial disorientation. And they say in this crash, the helicopter did not have a terrain alarm system. Bill Malugin, Fox 11 News.